Ironwood Games. This is Andrew, and welcome back to our continuing saga, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Um, I apologize, I'm a little bit congested today, so hopefully I'm not too scratchy or sniffly here. We are coming to the end of Chapter 1 here. We finished one of the last set of quests. We need to report a few things. And then I think we're closing in on the Sky Bandits. Alright. I think we've reported all of the other side quests. Let's see, are there any other ones? Yeah, we have one last one, I think. I was burglarized the other day, and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live on Bose's South Block. Alright, so we'll need to talk to her. We need to go down to the South Block. This guy is supposed to have a book for us, but I guess he doesn't have it yet. We'll come back and talk to him in a minute. Let's go down to South Bose and investigate what's going on. Burglarized a bunch of places. Uh-oh, okay. So, let's go to the Orbital Factory. The store was hit by the burglars as well. This is the time to talk about business deals. But I do want to talk about business deals. How long we keep Olivier. And we need to figure out our one's triple value. It's pretty good. The EP, I have those ones. I have one of those. Just looking for any good value. Blind. I think I'm gonna pick one of these up. It's a triple value. Impede would be nice to get. I guess if any reason to grind, it's to get your Sabbaths. Let's see. Joshua is the one that uses whatever this black elemental is. Do we care about him having... Death Blow, it doesn't have any things. Let's give you something, and we'll give you an HP, just so that we have something for you. We're pretty set, I think, on kind of the layout, build-out we have. Here we go, Dorothy. Yay! This one turned out really cute! Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, it really got screwed. You know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday, but it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. Seems that the army is sniffing around for clues, too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this, then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the West Gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Beau's Market are right through the West Gate. And it seems like attacking those places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. Takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Ha ha, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask you how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Alright, so we talked to them. So we got... Oops. We need to get more information, I guess. So let's keep wandering around. We need to find the... We're going to talk to this guy. The ring lady as well, to advance that part of the quest. Since the Sky Burglars were here, I think they took the ring, or the Sky Bandits. I don't know who's who. Okay, this guy won't let us talk to anyone. That's fine. I think that's the other door up there. We can't come. I don't think we can go back to main pose yet. Let's talk to this guy. Something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor at the end of the day, you are still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking? Who do you think you're talking to? advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. We've already been there. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. Ah, for an ass in a lion's skin. You sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Colonel? For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, that is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. All right, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hawking Gate. It looks like that's that. Seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. Looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right! Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. It seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys. Who was that you were just talking to in that black uniform? I could swear I've seen him before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir, although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will apply check. What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea! So now we can go back and I think we can interview people. We already talked to those people. They weren't being harassed. I think these is being harassed. Let's see. You know why I've been embraced to come ask me questions and I'll let them go. This is as good time as any. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb gonna stop right then and there, although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind. Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Seal raised her hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And then when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's going to get what for, let me tell you. Hi, honey, I'm home. Ooh, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? You senile old man. My goodness, woman, what kind of fiery tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If anyone's being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. Huh? What do you mean by a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Joshua gave Mr. Kuwano a brief explanation regarding the burglaries which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by Sky Bandits, you don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Ha ha ha, guess they got to experience the Cecile effect firsthand. What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think that these Sky Bandits came in the night like they did and then just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Oh, right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down the lake shore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now, this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Although there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially liked the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. It's not what we're talking about here, although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the sky bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in light of this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army, or the sky bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of Liberal. So I think we still need to find the ring lady. Shop. Buy. Let's see. Do we have anything good? What's our Mira situation? Yeah, we got plenty of Mira. We will take that. We'll upgrade a couple of things. A leather jacket. Seems good. Spike boots. Sport boots. Sure. Some poison. Okay. I think that will give us some things. Let's do equip those things now before we forget. Shara was gonna get the upgrades for the most part. Did Estelle get, I think, one thing that was better, right? And then, okay, perfect. Let's go down this way, talk to this group. This house real quick. Okay, that guy's just wants to talk, settle down soon. Just some business rivalries. Let's see. Okay, nothing interesting there. Maybe there is no one to talk to about the ring. Alright, we need to go see if we can get that book now from this guy here. Then we'll head down to Fishing Town. Must have moved. Okay, this is him. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got chapter 4. Let's see, we gotta head down, so we've got a little more information, it looks like, or the clues are telling us we're gonna head down south to Valeria Lakeshore, because nothing's happening there, so obviously the bad guys are there, because if things were happening, then the soldiers would investigate it. So the idea is that it's suspiciously quiet at the lake shore. So we get a little bit of combat's going.
Take that!
I don't remember. What all these guys are maybe weak to or need, but I'm not worried. I think we can save once we're here. I don't think we'll end up in a big situation where I of course, that could be downfall. So now we've got blind. I think we'll be okay there. Paralyze going. Alright, if we can get rid of a guy, there we go. There we go. Now this is manageable. Might as well.
That's that then. Let's move out.
As much as it seemed bad, it really wasn't. We healed up everyone. Olivia is the only one that has some lingering damage. But he has a heal spell on him. If we do get into another battle, bring him back pretty quick, I think. And if you decide something like I was coming for us and he didn't, okay. I think we gotta keep going south. We fought off, we have been down here, we fought right around here, we fought the monsters. Sure. All right. So this is the North Shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great. The rooms are nice. Pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I at least intended to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Haha, come on everyone, I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime. But now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Well, whatever, as long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? So, assuming if he is a guest, then that he is at the inn. Okay. Let's see, this guy is probably just... We're looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here? Who lives? Okay, he's out on the back pier. Let's see what we can get here. Let's get a few food items so we can have some things. Okay. Very good. Talk to this lady. Is she going to tell us? Nope. Okay. So we can stay at the inn. Let's go out the back and see if we can talk to Fishing Man, who is back on the pier. No. Let's find the Fishing Man. Rotate the camera just a little bit. Rotate it around this way. Let's see. That's the path up there. Okay. Let's see. Maybe he's out this way. Must be another map here out this way. Yeah, here we go. Man with pole. Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Olivier leaned over and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation, blew into the man's ear. Oh, my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids, and where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you can spare to speak with us? I see. So you heard from Mr. Kuano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it! Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked! The guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valeria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have asked. It looks like you've thrown a log into the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is, and I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came a-running from the Royal City. Now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road? In the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You'd better watch out, because this little kitten bites. Haha, well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did in fact seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. A school uniform? It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Genis Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha, my niece goes there as well, and it looks exactly like the same one she wears. I see, this whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What, so she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, well, meet back here in 2 days is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information, just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see, that's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you young'uns to your work. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. You mentioned something about a fisherman's guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So, how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Shara explained that they encountered Josette and Roland. I see, that seems to be the person in question, all right. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah, it looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. All right, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Okay. So, we have met the one girl in Roland. We're tracking her, so it seems like we're on the right path. Let's see. Try and see if we can do some fishing. I think we're supposed to be able to do some fishing. Alright, he had cancellation for an open room. Oh, he's rather friendly if you meet him during dinner. So maybe we can talk to him during dinner time. Let's see what these rooms look like. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe we'll stay and then talk to him during dinner. Let's see. Maybe we can go all the way around here. Yeah. What is this? Oh, that's just the other side where we were at. Okay. He's not out here somewhere? He went already, right? I think we need to get a fishing rod from him. So that we can fish. I don't think it's super important. But I think we can. Alright, let's save here. Right this, we're now at the Kingfisher Inn. Let's see what happens if we talk about, if we do our rest. Yes. So spend the night. See if we can advance to dinner time. Of course, that may just be a thing we need to talk. Yeah, will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Beau's after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. So we'll get a room. I think we get kind of locked into a scenario here is why they give us that little warning. In case we need to stock up on any items or anything. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just can't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that. But is it really okay to take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. Wow, what a picturesque view! The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. Then how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you gonna do, Joshua? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relax. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. Ha ha ha, I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Okay, so now maybe I can find the fishing pole man. Because I don't think we have a fishing pole. And that will make it a little bit challenging to actually fish. So let's head in and hope that doesn't trigger the next scene. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Talk. I've got some good fishing today, so please look forward to your meals. Shop. Buy. Nope. Let's talk to them. Ah, here we go. So all you need to do is ask. Okay, yeah, I want to borrow one. She says just ask, but then she won't give me one. Like what? Oh, this is Shara. Maybe the nice man is upstairs. With the fishing pole. No, I have no idea where he is. Okay. Is he out this way? No. Alright, Joshua's here. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting if we start fishing. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. Okay, maybe I had to... Maybe she'll give me one now. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score! Borrowed progressive rod. This is a really nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use. Oh, okay. Now that we've got a fishing rod... Start fishing. To the west. Let's look around to the west. I don't know which. Use a lure. Wonder if different combinations will get us different things. Let's wait until it's tired. We reeled in a salmon. Alright. Don't change. Let's use live bait. We got a carp. Continue fishing. Don't change. And we'll use a fly. Okay. Alright, so let's change to the middle spot now. Alright, guys. I think I'm just going to fish a little bit and do that. So we're looking at time and we're at the end here. So I'm going to play around with some fishing. But thanks for watching this one. If you haven't already subscribed, please, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see you all next time as I kind of finish off some fishing here. All right, bye.